What's up everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm excited for this video. I've done a few about this topic in the past, and I want to do it again because I think it's such a great way to manage your fitness goals, to manage your nutrition, and it's really been an awesome hack for me that's really helped take my fitness, physical health, and all of that stuff to the next level. In this video, I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting hacks. So these are gonna be things that can help you achieve this type of diet, if you will. For me, it's very sustainable. It's something you can do long-term if you manage it correctly. And I'm really stoked to talk about it. I've been doing it for years. I even have my little sister on it who has done some amazing things with her health and her weight loss journey as well. So it's great for men, it's great for women. But first, of course, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications, make sure to leave a comment. I want to know what you want to see. So please leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. And why don't we go ahead and just dive right in and get started. So why don't we first talk a little bit about what intermittent fasting is. What it means is you fast intermittently. How simple is that? You go a period of time while you fast, and then a period of time that's called your eating window. There's different versions of this. I do the 16-8, which means I fast for 16 hours and I eat for 8. If you don't know which route you want to go or what you want to try, don't try something too crazy. Kind of lean into it. Start, maybe instead of 16-8, you do 12-12. And then you take or subtract a couple hours at a time and kind of work your way into it. I think one of the things that's really important is it stops me from eating too late at night, which is great, and it really does help. Look it up. Go to Google, type in intermittent fasting. It'll tell you about a bunch of different techniques. When you hear fasting, don't be alarmed. Like, fasting's really good for our bodies, so don't think about it as not eating or something that's unhealthy. It is very healthy if you manage it correctly. But go Google intermittent fasting. You can find different techniques that will tell you how to, maybe implement this in your lifestyle. Some of the benefits that I like is it allows me to have a little bit more balance. So if I do have a meal that's not, super strict, it's easy way to intermittent fast and bounce back. It's a good reset for your body. I've noticed a lot more energy. I've noticed it's easier to stay fit and in shape, and it increases your fat burning phase, all of that stuff. So many benefits to intermittent fasting. What I want to do is get started with our first hack. My first tidbit is don't let it mess with your mind. What I mean by that is a lot of people already skip meals, right? So people wake up, a lot of people don't even eat breakfast. That's almost basically doing intermittent fasting, because when you're eating through a window of 8 hours, that would be eating from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's pretty standard. It's nothing super crazy. So if you're like not even eating until like lunch, which a lot of people do too, you're kind of already doing maybe intermittent fasting. You just need to structure it a little bit more. I'm gonna talk about more hacks throughout this. I'm gonna save the best one for last as well. But number one is just don't let the mind fool you. I don't think it's that challenging. It's really not, because a lot of people already kind of do it. So that's number one. The next thing to do, and this should not surprise anyone, zero surprises, 0, 0, 0, is to hydrate. Lots of water. That's the first thing you should have in the morning. I know a lot of times when we're hungry, we're thirsty. Lots of water, lots of hydration. Make sure that pee is somewhat clear, and make sure to drink a lot of water. I'm not talking about this anymore. I talk about it in so many of my videos. Number 2, water. The third tip, start your day fasting. What I mean by that, when you wake up, at least for me, and I know for a lot of people, you're not immediately hungry. That's when I would start my day with water, get some coffee, and fast for a few hours. Make that be part of your window. That's been the most beneficial for me, because you can do that, or you can fast in the evening, and it's harder in the evening. It's harder when you get off work and you come home and you fast for, let's say you stop eating at 3 or 4 and you don't go to bed till 10. You're fasting for 6 or 7 hours before you go to bed. You're gonna get hungry. If you start your day with a little bit of the fasting, you're not naturally hungry in the morning. At least I'm not. I'm not ready to wake up and just start eating. I make sure I hydrate a lot in the morning. I include that in my fasting period. So then when I'm done at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., depending on my window. I can go to bed at 9 and I'm not like ravenously hungry, because that's not the point. So I think fasting in the morning and making that part of your fasting window is setting yourself up for success. This next one, and it's really, I think it's critical for those fitness muscle builders, those people that want to curb their appetite, those people that want to maintain their muscles they work for. Drink some BCAAs. So when I fast in the morning, I will go to the gym, I will drink my pre-workout, and then I will drink BCAAs while I'm working out. BCAAs are branched chain amino acids. It's a broken down form of protein. It's gonna help fuel my muscles and nourish them, if you will, without the calories. So this is a great way, and you can even get the ones that have electrolytes in there as well, so you're constantly hydrating. This is a great way to curb my appetite till I have my first meal of the day, which is after I work out. BCAAs have been really critical in my workouts and curbing my appetite and helping me keep on the fasting process. They are great, especially if you're doing some weight training, especially if you're doing some resistance training. I highly recommend them. Before we move on, I have a really great video I want you to check out. It is on how to curb your sugar cravings. It fits really well with this topic. It fits really well with taking your health to the next level. I have some great tips in there as well to check out, so make sure you watch how you can curb your sugar cravings. And also I talk about why we get them. So it's a really informational, great video, and I would love for you to watch it. Moving on to the fourth tip, don't keep crap in the house. If you do, keep it limited. Find out what you crave, right? So for an example, I love chips. I love salty stuff. Quest has these great protein chips. So those I do keep in the house because they're protein chips, they're low carb, and they satisfy my salty chip craving. But the more stuff you keep in the house to snack on, the harder it is. It's like just waving it in front of you. That is not setting yourself up for success. So keep snacks that you know are going to be healthy and you know that are going to align with your goals. I like to keep those types of chips. I like to keep beef jerky or protein snacks or nuts, things like that. So when I do want to snack within my window, I will eat those. Plus they're more filling, they're more satisfying. So that is my next tip. My last intermittent fasting hack is so important still. I talk about that intermittent fasting can help you balance out your diet and it can help you reach your goals without being super strict. But my last tip is to still eat healthy. Don't use this as an excuse to eat crap. It doesn't do your body good. It's gonna still make you feel tired. It's still gonna make you feel bloated. It is easier to manage, so when you do have that meal that's like, I'm looking forward to, I don't like to use the word cheat meal, but when you have that meal that's not as strict as you normally eat, it is easier to bounce back, but don't make that the norm. The norm should still be getting your fruits and your vegetables and your lean proteins and your really healthy foods, because that's what's gonna set you up for that long-term success. And the more you do it, the more your body craves it. My body wants vegetables. My body wants protein. And when I eat the non-healthier stuff, my body doesn't like it. I do crave it sometimes, but it's much more rare than it used to be. Now my body craves nutrition. And you can reformat your body to crave that. It just takes a lot of reps, a lot of consistency, and a lot of discipline. But that is my last tip. So I hope you really enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed making it. Make sure to please subscribe to this channel. Keep coming back for more new content every single week, all about helping you get better. So I appreciate you all. Make it a great rest of the day and keep after it. Let's go after those goals together.